Always be silent, cut all contacts, Cristiano Ronaldo style. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to talk about a strategy most people ignore or underestimate. It's about silence and focus. In a world full of noise, opinions, and distractions, the power to cut out everything that doesn't serve your purpose is your strongest asset. You have to be comfortable with silence, with walking alone if you have to. Silence isn't weakness, it's clarity. Cutting contact isn't arrogance, it's discipline. Here's the thing, if you want to make it to the top, you have to be ready to lose distractions, even people if necessary. You have to go silent, train, work harder than ever, and let the results do all the talking. Because when you're alone in that silence, that's when you build the character, the discipline, and the hunger needed to win. If you're still waiting for people's approval, if you're still listening to people who aren't adding value, you're wasting time, energy, and more important, focus. Cut the noise, be silent, cut contacts that drain you. This is your life, your journey, and it's time to own it. Embrace solitude for strength. Silence isn't an absence, it's an active choice. Solitude is where you meet the truest version of yourself, free from the expectations, judgments, and distractions of the world. When you're alone, it's easier to feel your weaknesses, to understand what's holding you back. People spend their lives trying to avoid solitude, filling it with noise and distractions, fearing what they might find in the quiet. But champions, warriors, and people of real strength go there willingly. In solitude, you face your doubts head-on. You learn that the person you see in the mirror each day is your biggest competition. Solitude exposes you, humbles you, but also shapes you into a person who doesn't break under pressure. When you spend time truly understanding your own fears, you become unbreakable. The world will always try to label, tell you what you can and cannot do. But when you're comfortable with yourself, those labels mean nothing. Each moment of solitude is an opportunity to improve, to build a version of yourself that others cannot see coming. So embrace it and make it a sacred part of your journey. Champions aren't made under lights, they're made in the quiet hours of solitude when nobody's watching. Focus is a rare gift in a world filled with distractions. Most people never achieve their true potential, not because they lack talent, but because they lack focus. You must learn to channel your energy and attention like a laser. To do this, you must let go of everything that doesn't contribute to your goal. That means cutting out unnecessary conversations, pointless engagements, and even people who don't believe in your vision. The journey to greatness is long, and distractions can rob you of precious time. Focusing relentlessly on your goal is about keeping your eyes on the prize, even when others are looking away. Every decision, every action, and every thought should align with your mission. This kind of focus demands sacrifices, but those sacrifices are worth it. Most people fear missing out. Champions fear missing the goal. Let success speak for itself. Words are cheap, results are priceless. Too many people waste time bragging about what they're going to do, seeking validation before they've even started the work. But real warriors stay silent and focused on their mission. They know that there's no need to announce every move because their success will be their loudest statement. When you let success speak for itself, you develop a reputation that no one can question. People notice your results without you having to say a word. There's a certain kind of power in letting your achievements do the talking. It's a power that cannot be faked or taken away. When you keep silent and let your work shine, you gain respect from those who understand dedication. Silence is not about weakness, it's about confidence. You don't need to convince anyone because you're too busy working to achieve what you're after. People may doubt, but that only fuels your drive to prove them wrong. When you finally reach the top, the world will see what your silence has been building all along. And that's a legacy worth striving for. Cut toxic connections. Not everyone in your life is meant to stay. Some people drain your energy, undermine your goals, or cast doubt on your beliefs. These are the kinds of people you need to cut from your life if you want to achieve greatness. Being selective with who you keep around isn't selfish, it's necessary. Every person in your life should inspire, support, or challenge you in a positive way. Toxic connections are like weights around your ankles, slowing you down and clouding your vision. If you're always dealing with drama, criticism, or negativity, you won't have the energy or focus left for your goals. Remember, people either fuel your fire or extinguish it. Surround yourself with those who believe in your vision and distance yourself from those who don't. This isn't about having a large circle of friends or being liked by everyone. It's about protecting your mental and emotional energy. Keep your circle small but filled with people who inspire you. When you cut toxic connections, you create space for growth and success. Don't be afraid to walk away from anyone who doesn't bring value to your journey. Silence over drama. Drama is the enemy of focus. In the world of high achievers, there's no room for pettiness, gossip, or unnecessary conflicts. When you waste time engaging in drama, you're feeding your ego and starving your success. People who are focused on drama are people who have lost sight of their goals. True winners choose silence over drama every time. When you stay silent in the face of provocation, you maintain your power and control. Silence doesn't mean that you're weak. It means you're disciplined. You're saying, I have bigger things to focus on. Let others talk, argue, or complain. You know that your success will settle any argument and silence any critic. Silence gives you peace of mind, which is essential for high performance. It allows you to keep your energy for what matters, rather than wasting it on those who don't. By choosing silence over drama, you build an inner strength that no one can touch. Remember, your silence isn't surrender, it's a sign of focus and strength. Channel energy into self-improvement. In life, you'll find that everyone has the same currency to spend time and energy. The difference lies in how you use them. Many people waste their energy on distractions, opinions, and things that don't matter, hoping they'll still find success. But if you want to be the best, if you want to reach the top and stay there, you need to channel every ounce of energy into self-improvement. Self-improvement isn't a temporary goal, it's a lifelong commitment. The moment you think you've reached your best, someone out there is already working to surpass you. Complacency is the biggest enemy of growth. To become unstoppable, you need to wake up every day with one mission: be better than you were yesterday. It doesn't matter if you've won 100 times, there's always another level to reach, another skill to master, another weakness to turn into strength. Start by identifying your weaknesses. People shy away from their flaws, but champions face them head on. Ask yourself, where can I improve? Is it your mental toughness, your physical strength, your technique or strategy? The only way to grow is by addressing these areas honestly. Real self-improvement requires brutal self-reflection and an unbreakable desire to overcome every obstacle within yourself. Once you've identified your weaknesses, focus your energy on sharpening them. Put in the extra hours even when it's hard. That's what separates you from the rest. While others are content with mediocrity, you're setting the standard higher each day. Training isn't just a routine, it's a ritual. Treat every workout, every practice, every challenge as an opportunity to grow. Self-improvement also means learning from others. It's about surrounding yourself with people who push you to be better. Find mentors, study your role models, and observe those who are already where you want to be. Don't envy their success, learn from it. Analyze what they do differently, understand their mindset, and adapt it to your own journey. The right people will challenge you, inspire you, and hold you accountable to your highest potential. Every setback is an opportunity to learn. Champions don't let failure define them, they use it to get stronger. When you make a mistake, don't waste energy on regret. Instead, put that energy into understanding what went wrong and how to avoid it next time. Failure is a lesson in disguise, a chance to improve your strategy and come back even stronger. Keep pushing forward, because resilience is a key part of self-improvement. Finally, remember that self-improvement is a journey without a finish line. It's not about reaching one goal and stopping. It's about constantly setting new goals and pushing yourself to new heights. The road to greatness is a long one, and only those who dedicate themselves fully to self-improvement will reach the end. This dedication to growth will transform you into someone unbreakable, someone who doesn't just achieve success but creates a legacy. When you channel every ounce of your energy into self-improvement, you become unstoppable. Your only competition is the person in the mirror. Make that person proud. Show the world what's possible when you give everything you have to become the best version of yourself. Be comfortable alone. If you want to succeed in life, you have to be comfortable being alone. This doesn't mean isolation or loneliness, it means developing the strength to rely on yourself. Most people need constant validation, a crowd around them, people cheering them on. But true strength, true independence comes from knowing that you can stand alone and still reach your dreams. Being comfortable alone is about building a fortress within yourself. When you rely on external factors for strength, you become vulnerable to them. You become dependent on people's opinions, on their support, on their presence. But when you stand alone, you're unbreakable. You don't need anyone to tell you you're good enough. You already know it. You don't need praise or acknowledgement to keep going. You're driven by something deeper. When you're comfortable alone, you're forced to face yourself honestly. You become your own best friend and your own toughest critic. There's no one to sugarcoat things or tell you what you want to hear. In this space, you gain clarity about your strengths, weaknesses, ambitions, and fears. You learn to accept your flaws and still push forward. This self-awareness is a powerful tool because it allows you to focus on what truly matters. To build this comfort, start by detaching yourself from the need for approval. Success isn't about making everyone around you happy or fitting into their expectations. It's about following your own path, even if that means walking it alone. When you understand this, you stop looking for validation and start seeking personal excellence. You stop listening to people who don't understand your vision and start focusing on proving yourself right. Walking alone doesn't mean you don't have supporters or mentors, it means that you're the leader of your journey. Support is a bonus, but it's not a requirement. Friends, family, and coaches can guide you, but ultimately the responsibility to succeed lies on your shoulders. You have to be the one waking up every morning with the will to train, to study, to get better. No one can do that for you. This mindset makes you resilient, disciplined, and self-reliant. In solitude, you'll also find an incredible source of power focus. When you're alone, there are no distractions. You can concentrate fully on your mission without outside opinions clouding your vision. Solitude is where you set your goals, define your strategy, and mentally prepare for what lies ahead. It's where you can train your mind to stay calm under pressure and build an unshakable focus that keeps you moving forward, even when the journey gets tough. Being comfortable alone also teaches you the value of mental toughness. The road to success is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. There will be times when no one believes in you, when the world doubts your abilities. But if you're strong within yourself, none of that will faze you. You'll keep going not because others are pushing you, but because you know you can rely on your inner strength. When you embrace solitude, you gain the freedom to chase your dreams on your own terms. You're not swayed by trends, by what others think you should do. You're driven solely by your own passion and purpose. This is true independence, the ability to follow your own path without needing permission or approval. When you reach the top, you'll know you got there because of your own resilience, dedication, and focus. Finally, remember that solitude is temporary. At the end of the journey, people will recognize your success. They'll celebrate you, admire you, and talk about your strength and determination. But to reach that point, you have to walk a path that few are willing to take. It's the path of silence, of independence, of total commitment to your dream. You have to be willing to be alone to achieve something extraordinary. So be comfortable alone. Build your strength, sharpen your focus, and pursue your goals with relentless passion. In the end, the solitude will be worth it. You'll emerge not only as a success story, but as someone who has built an unbreakable foundation within. This is your life, your journey, and it's one that only you can truly understand. Embrace the silence, embrace the solitude, and become the strongest version of yourself. In life, greatness is not gifted, it's earned. Throughout this journey we've discussed, I've shown you that success isn't just about talent, luck, or opportunities. It's about having the discipline to silence the world, cut out distractions, and push yourself beyond your limits. Being truly great means stepping outside the comfort zone of the ordinary, of the everyday routine, and forging a path that few would dare to tread. The world is full of voices trying to define who you are and what you can accomplish. But remember, only you hold the power to shape your destiny. Silence is not a weakness, it's a tool. Those who speak less do more. When you choose to be silent, you give yourself the chance to listen, to think, and to understand your mission without interference. Silence helps you focus, aligning your mind with your goals and removing the unnecessary noise. It's in the silence that you can hear the true voice within the voice that knows your purpose, your passion, and your potential. And that's the only voice you should trust as you move forward. By cutting off contacts that don't support your growth, you're protecting your dreams from the toxicity of doubt, distraction, and negativity. This isn't about arrogance, it's about discipline. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who push you, and who challenge you to become better. Let go of anyone who isn't adding value to your life, because your dreams are too important to be dragged down by those who can't see the vision you're building. It's not a choice against others, it's a remorse for yourself. As we discussed, solitude is not loneliness, it's power. In those quiet moments you find strength, resilience, and a level of self-knowledge that no one else can give you. When you're comfortable being alone, you're no longer dependent on anyone to validate your worth or success. You're free from the chains of public opinion, free to pursue your goals without needing anyone's approval. That's a power that cannot be bought, faked, or taken away from you. The relentless pursuit of self-improvement is what will set you apart. It's easy to rest on past successes, but champions know that the journey never ends. Every day is an opportunity to grow, to sharpen your skills, and to challenge yourself to become better. Improvement is a mindset, a way of life. When you dedicate every ounce of your energy to becoming the best version of yourself, you build a legacy that others will look up to. And it's a legacy forged not just through talent, but through relentless, disciplined effort. Let your results do the talking. In a world obsessed with appearances, with showing off and impressing others, remember that true respect comes from achievements, not words. The more you accomplish, the less you need to explain yourself. Let your success be the loudest statement you make. Those who know true greatness don't need to shout it from the rooftops. They simply show up and let their results speak for themselves. To sustain this journey, you need unwavering focus. Distractions will come from every angle, tempting you to stray from your path. But if you can cultivate a razor-sharp focus, nothing will be able to pull you off course. Keep your eyes on your goal, no matter how difficult the road gets. Champions don't lose sight of their mission just because obstacles arise. They're too focused on the prize to be deterred. Every step of this journey requires mental toughness. You'll face criticism, doubt, and even failure along the way. But these are not reasons to quit, they're opportunities to grow. Use every challenge as fuel, every setback as motivation to push harder. Tough times build tougher individuals. And when you finally reach the top, you'll know that you're there not because it was easy, but because you were strong enough to keep going when others gave up. At the end of this journey, you won't just find success, you'll find yourself. In the silence, in the solitude, and in the endless pursuit of improvement, you'll discover a version of yourself that is unstoppable, unbreakable, and driven by a purpose far greater than any temporary applause. This is what it means to be truly great. This is what it means to fulfill your potential. So as you walk this path, remember, silence is your ally, solitude is your power, and focus is your compass. Let go of what doesn't serve you, improve every day, and let your success do all the talking. When you reach the top, you'll know it was worth every sacrifice, every challenge, and every moment of self-discipline. And that's when you'll realize that greatness isn't just a destination, it's a way of life.